Impudent fools! Do you really think a crew of miscreants like you stands the shadow of a chance against me? He sounded a bit more humble in like his status page, but okay. Hey folks, Linico here, back to more Fire Emblem Heroes. Today we are taking on Iago and his very annoying map and this tome as well. He's quite the unit. That weapon of his, Iago's tome, that's it. This is what makes him so special. It's basically just like a Versa, but he also does a little bit more, but he does it at different points. So it's kind of like, I don't know if I'd say he's on par with Versa. I think he kind of is on par, if not like a little bit more. I want to say he's better. Or at least a little bit better, but only because he's like infantry, and he does a little bit more than just panic. Like, you can run sudden panic or panic ploy on him, and that will be active every turn, basically. But you also get guard in turn on certain other turns. But still, like, if you're building a Versa, stick with a Versa. A Versa is still a great unit. She's a flyer, so she can go anywhere, and that is its own kind of scary. I should know. I plus tender. But that's simply just because I adore her. Who knew she'd turn out to be this good? Hopefully Iago will be the same. Anyway, the units I'll be using today are Ike. I brought him back just because I got him and I'm going to be using him a lot, so I hope you guys don't get sick of him. It's kind of just like with Legendary Roy. He's everywhere in my videos. Anyway, he's running Ether, Life and Death, Wrath, Attack Smoke, and Heavy Blade. Like I said, I really just wanted to use him, and I'm very glad to know that he actually got to stick around during this. From the first try to this try. Second, we have Azura, and as you notice, she's in her resplendent attire. I recently got it since I was waiting to see who it would be joining her, and it turns out it's going to be Ellawood, the normal one, of course. And since I have him as well, I figured might as well get it. So now she's here, +2, with +5 Dragon Flowers, and I've given her Iceberg, Fury, Renewal, Attack Tactic 3, and Defense Tactic 3 for the seal. Additionally, I actually gave her the Slaying Lance, and that's what I've recently given her. I just running Sapphire Lance because I think it really helps her out in surviving this ordeal of a map. Regardless, I do adore using her, and so far, not regretting buying the Fey Pass again. Well, wait, I didn't regret it in the first place. Next is La Rochelle. She's +2, plus defense. Fun fact, every La Rochelle I've gotten up until she demoted has been a 5-star, and has also been minus speed plus defense. Literally every La Rochelle. But here she is. I got her from her original banner. And she's running Darting Blow, Renewal 3, Res Tactic, Luna, and Attack Speed Bond 3. I've recently been thinking about whether or not to actually give her some merges and get her to +10. I kind of like her personality. She's a fun person. Yeah. So who knows? Maybe she'll pop up one day and have a more exciting build. And finally, we have New Year Layth. I absolutely adore Layth. You guys have seen her in my Dark Ether Raids team, and she's done some work there. Plus attack, minus defense. She's basically running her base kit here. I just gave her reposition and double spur. She actually had this already, luckily, so I didn't have to sacrifice anyone for this map. She just had it preemptively given to her. I like to cover things when it comes to Ether Raids. And she's also running Renewal 3. So yeah, I really hope, because there's a Double Heroes banner, Special Heroes banner coming later this month, like a couple days in fact, I think on the 14th, and I'm really hoping that she's not on there, because it will really suck, because I'm trying to get Rinka right now, and that's where all my orbs are going to go. I'm even ignoring Ike and getting merges on him. I ignored Lynn as well, so I'm committed. I don't want to regret it any more than I already have. So what we're gonna do now is turn on animations. And I'm actually gonna turn on support animations since we have Azura here. And we're gonna put Ike here.
Without question.
And we gotta be careful because right now,
I have faith in you.
this turn, for turn 1, Iago is going to inflict guard on people who are not next to people. So we're going to do that, and we're going to get Ike right here. This is a very clever way of getting these two to attack Ike. And we're also going to put Lathe right here. And her spur is actually going to help Lara Shell get the kill here. So as of recent, we've had this little voting thingy. I don't think it really leads to anything, but it's got some interesting little topics and cute stuff. It's about... what was it called, though? I can't remember what it was called, but there were topics like who would you want to be your teacher in the Fire Emblem world? Like, I guess, teach you how to fight and all that. Also, I just absolutely annihilated that axe fighter, and that pleases me very much. There was also a dancing duet, like who do you think is the best one? On the teacher one, I voted for Titania. Could have gone with the Black Knight. But for the dancing duet one, I went with Berkut and Renea. They were the only characters I've ever seen actually dancing in Fire Emblem. And also, a dancing duet is the first thing that comes to mind, right? In everyone's head. In terms of Fire Emblem characters, at least. And I think the next one was villains that you just cannot hate. And I went with Loki. That was also another chance for the Black Knight. Because he's just too cool for me to hate.
We can do this.
But I just went with Loki first because, I mean, yeah, she's a pretty bad person, a pretty horrible person. But at the same time, I can't hate her. Ow. Alright, so let's see here. I'm gonna be quiet for a bit about that topic, because now I gotta focus on this. Because if I don't, I pretty much screw up here.
Happy New Year! I see.
I think we need to kill this guy, though. Might as well get him out of the way before he becomes an annoyance. And I cannot really get Lathe away from them, but it's nice to know she can actually just annihilate Iago. Where's your weapon triangle now? Yeah, okay, this is an odd turn, so it's okay. She doesn't need her special to kill Iago. And Iago is already slow as heck, so... Yeah. Yeah, we can dance. And kill the Green Cavalier with Lathe.
Without question.
And then...
I have faith in
a
you.
little bit of this.
We'll see what happens.
And take out Iago. God, his face when he's damaged. 58. She can survive that?
Dashing.
But, let's just say this is a very concerning situation. 58. I think Ike dies. Oh man. Something's gonna miss.
Here I go.
pretty sure Ike just kind of dies. Yeah. Barely. I'll be back. Okay, we're back. And I think I know what I messed up here, because I remember when I won,
We'll see what happens.
Blythe had to take a hit. Or someone had to take a hit. So we're gonna take out Iago first, because we need to stop this bow guy from attacking Ike. I'm pretty sure Zura can take a hit from him as well. And Leif, of course, has her damage reduction
On my way.
on her weapon. So she should be just fine. And we need to... Okay, we're good here. Yeesh. Thank you, Fairy.
Without question.
It's handled.
Happy New Year.
Revenge. Okay.
Dashing.
21. We don't have advantage. Alright, we beat it. There we go. Man, I guess that shows how a little tricky it was for me, because I lost even during the recording. But we beat Iago's map. This did take me a lot of tries, and ultimately I actually had to give Azura attack tactic so that I could win with these units. But it's kind of worth it, because I get to use the people who I want to use, and I win. It's a win-win. It just costed me 2,000 feathers. That's it. But yeah, I got 2,000 feathers back in return, and after a little bit of grinding, I actually got a unit who I wanted to get some merges for. Another merge. Tanya is now +2, in other words. And yeah, I'm quite happy. I'm building her and I'm building Norn. So yeah, even though I'm building two archers at the same time, I'm okay with that. I'll probably build them in different ways though, so that there's a bit more purpose using one over the other or something. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching the video. Feel free to tell me how you did against Iago. Did you have as much trouble as I did, or did you beat him on the first try? I am always interested in hearing how others' experience goes. And until the next video, take care, everyone. Oh, feel free to tell me if you're going to build Iago as well. You know, he's got a lot of potential